Hello, everybody. It's the Deephaven community team. It's November week 3, and we have a couple things to show off. And we'll start with Devin.
Hey, are you guys able to see my screen?
Yep.
Right down here, I've got a little cheater window that is just constantly pulling a table called KV table to bring down the data right here. This is an input table, a new input table feature that we've added on the server. I'll describe this table a little bit more before we get into it. So I've got a new command that is kind of pending right now, but it allows you to get a scope schema directly. So you don't need to worry about tickets. You don't need to worry about anything except the scope's variable name. So you can go ahead and execute it just like that. And then there we go. It tells it's here's the schema. It's got a key. It's got a value. Both are strings. And here's some metadata about it. This also accepts a format parameter. And you can say JSON or default. And the JSON actually provides you a lot more information about the flight schema. So if you wanted to go ahead and inspect everything that we said on it, here it is. So here's all the key attributes. Here's all the value attributes. You can see we've got some metadata on here that says it's an input table, but it was unsent. So that's what the table looks like on the server. And we've also got a little utility here, a KV input table. And what this allows you to do is this is a remote Java client program where I'm just interacting with this specific table. And it just takes a key and a value as a string and demonstrates how you can add stuff to an input table over the API. So what we'll go ahead and do here is we'll go hello world. Hopefully everything works. And then we could see, boom, it's popped up down there. We could go ahead and delete it. My program just takes empty strings to mean delete. So we can go ahead and delete it there. And there we go. And you could keep doing it over and over. And we could delete something from the beginning of the list. And so that's kind of, demonstrating input tables via a remote client. We could change the name of the input table if we wanted to. So we could give it a different target name here, or not a target name, a scoped name. So we go name, we could call this one hello, and we could put foobar in there. And it's going to create the table since it doesn't exist. It doesn't show up on this table, but if we wanted to go ahead and get the hello table here, we could go ahead and do that here, and we could see that here's our other table. We'll go ahead and jump over to the UI, give a quick demonstration of what this looks like from the web UI. Let's make sure I've got the right window here. So here we go. Here's exactly the same table that you were seeing via the command line earlier. We'll say hello GUI. Hopefully that shows up here. Did it? I think I've got an old instance of the KV table. Sorry. So there we go. So there's our new data. And then we could say goodbye GUI or something like that. And I think, Bender, are you ready to demonstrate more features of the input table, or should I just walk through some stuff?
Yeah, I was just going to have you walk through some stuff. So if you click in that table in the row underneath goodbye there,
sure.
You can enter some text right there. So you can, this, and it's cool.
Do that. Looks like you can do multiple stuff.
Yep.
Multiple rows. Oops. Rows.
Yeah.
Go ahead and
if
commit
you save,
that.
Yeah. And that's, this is the input table experience that we already have on enterprise side, and it works just the same on community. So yeah, you can delete rows just by doing that.
Oops, looks like I deleted all the rows there.
That is, so we don't have snapshotting yet on community side, so that the delete row functionality should be disabled. But yes.
But yeah, you can see that I, just edited that from the command line, and you could see they showed up here. Of course, you could probably sort from here. So if I put in Apple A, it should come first. And then if I do, zebra Z, that should come in last. So everything you like about the GUI, but with input tables now too.
Mhm.
So,
All right,
and
very
that
cool.
is the demo.